What's up, y'all? Dalton here. So when I started my fitness journey many years ago, I definitely struggled a lot. I struggled with creating a routine. I struggled with finding the right weight to do exercises with. I struggled with my consistency, my schedule, everything. But one of the biggest things I struggled with was finding the right exercises to do to put on a size and muscle as fast as I could. And over time, I managed to put together a routine that really helped me get over that early plateau that I had. That plateau kept me down for like months, man. It was like I go to the gym 5 days out of the week and I'd be in there for 2-3 hours at a time. And I just felt like I wasn't seeing the results I was looking for all across my body. And eventually I came to the realization that I was only doing single muscle exercises. So what are single muscle exercises? Well, single muscle exercises, try saying that 3 times, are when you're just working out one muscle group or one set of muscles. So let's say you're doing a bicep curl, right? Everybody knows what a bicep curl is. Well, your bicep is a single muscle. You might be working out your forearm in a secondary form, but it's just mainly your bicep. Or if you're doing a tricep exercise, or if you're on the machine, you're doing a leg curl, it's all the same thing. You're only working out one single muscle group. And the problem with that is, sure, you could do 100 bicep curls, but that's not gonna make your chest look bigger. That's not gonna make your legs look bigger. It's not gonna increase your shoulder size. If you wanna increase multiple body parts in a shorter amount of time, you wanna be more efficient by doing exercises that are working multiple muscle groups at the same time. So after going through all my little trials and tribulations early on, I finally figured out that I had to do something called compound exercises. Compound exercises are when you're working out multiple muscle groups all within the same exercise. So if you're working out multiple muscle groups at the same time, that's really gonna help you increase your muscle mass a lot faster and give you a lot more size. So without further ado, let's get to it. The 5 best exercises to start gaining strength and muscle while using a barbell. So with our first exercise, we're gonna cover deadlifts. Now with deadlifts, a lot of people consider deadlifts to be the holy grail of exercises. Deadlifts work a ton of muscles, right? They work on your hamstrings, your glutes, your back, your lower back, your abs, a little bit of your biceps. It works so many different things. And with deadlifts, the technique matters so much, because if you're doing a deadlift the wrong way, you can hurt your back. Because deadlifts are one of those exercises that has to be done properly over the long term, because otherwise it can lead to nagging injuries or just little hiccups here or there. So you definitely want to avoid those when doing them. The main key is just keeping your arms about shoulder width apart. You want to line yourself up, close to the center of the bar to get the most equal weight distribution on both sides. And overall, I definitely recommend deadlifts to people who are starting off. If they're just looking to add on the most size in the least amount of time, do deadlifts, man. They're a great exercise. And with that being said, let's move on to our second exercise, which is barbell rows. Now, rows are definitely my least favorite exercise. Like, I hate doing them, but I can't deny the benefits that they give. Barbell rows help with mainly your back. So your back muscles, they help with your core, but they help mostly with your traps, your lats, your deltoids, the larger muscles, and even the smaller muscles in your back. My main advice for this exercise is to try to keep your back as straight as possible. Rounding your back is never a good thing with any exercise. And I probably should have mentioned that earlier with the deadlifts, but you never want to round your back out. But yeah, even though I don't like this exercise very much, I definitely think it should be a staple in your routine going forward. Rows, they're not a bad exercise. I just don't like them very much. Now enough with that, and on to our third exercise, which is bench pressing. Now, bench pressing is probably my favorite exercise simply because, the movement helps build my chest, and having a bigger chest allows you to fill out your t-shirts better. It allows you to have, the appearance of having more size. And with bench pressing, the movement is pretty simple. All you do is lay down on the bench, you secure your arms to the bar, you control the bar on the way down, and you push it back up. Pretty simple. Some people struggle with this exercise simply because they try to do it too quickly and they're not giving themselves the time to for their muscles to work. Like I always try to emphasize, don't ego lift. It doesn't really help you in the long run. Doing an exercise with the correct amount of weight and the correct amount of control will have long-term benefits like crazy. Even when I started working out, ego lifting was a huge thing for me, and I ended up hurting myself early on. So I always tell people the same thing: do what you can control. So on to our next one, which is squats. Now squats are a full leg workout. They hit your quads, your calves, and your hamstrings. Barbell squats are definitely the best way to add size to your legs. I know when I first started off, my gym didn't even have a squat rack. So I was having to take the barbell off the bench press station, clean it up onto my shoulders, and then do a squat with it. And obviously I couldn't do that much weight with it, but I did what I could. My main advice with squats is, once again, don't put too much weight on the bar. I see so many people doing this the wrong way. What's the point of putting 315 on the bar and you can't even get halfway down? It just doesn't make any sense to me. And you're gonna hurt yourself by straining. So it's just, it's just dumb to me. But sometimes people don't know any better. So, it is what it is. And now for our fifth and final exercise, we're gonna talk about the military press. Now the military press is a shoulder-based exercise. So with shoulders, you usually want to focus on high reps with a lower amount of weight. The military press is pretty simple to do. What I like to do is I just go straight to a squat rack and take the bar off of there. But all you really do is you take your arms and put them shoulder width apart, get the bar off of the rack, and you just lift it up. And my thing with military presses is that I didn't even start doing them until maybe a year after I started working out. The muscles worked in this exercise are mainly your deltoids and a little bit of your upper chest, as well as your shoulders. And usually what I like to do with every exercise is that I incorporate my core into it too. Your core is what's used to stabilize your body. So it's definitely an important aspect of the mind-body connection, which I'll talk about in a different video. So yeah guys, these are the 5 best exercises to start gaining strength and muscle while using a barbell. If this video helped you at all, definitely drop a like below, leave a comment. Question of the day is, what is your favorite exercise? But yeah guys, follow me on Instagram and Twitter. My links will be below, and subscribe for more.